After 60 years in a foreign land, there isn't much left of the remains of a Gainesville soldier killed in the Korean War. GHS graduate Turnace Brown was wounded, captured, and died in captivity. After all these years, his remains were finally identified, and he has returned home for a proper burial. TV 20's Chris Gilmore reports there may not be much more than a memory, but for the family, it's enough.
Yeah, I didn't think they would ever find anything. I really didn't.
Her father, let alone his remains, are things that Nancy Archibald thought she would never see. The family's precious cargo is now finally home and waiting to be laid to rest after a 62-year wait. The skeletal remains of Captain Turnace Brown, an Army soldier who during the Korean War was taken prisoner after the battle at the Chosin Reservoir, completed an overdue round trip ending in Gainesville this week.
When I put my hand on the casket, it was like, this is my father, and he's finally home where he belongs. Yeah.
Brown graduated from GHS and attended the University of Florida before being deployed. In 1952, Captain Brown's family got the message that he was killed in action.
They don't even know when he died, but it was in a Chinese prison camp with no medical facilities.
This week, hundreds are expected to come out in support of the veteran who fought for his home that he finally gets to return to.
It's kind of an honor for me to be able to come down and share my time with someone who gave all.
Some of those who came to welcome the remains, including Brown's daughter, say they never thought they'd see something like it.
It's a closure, and to me, it's amazing that after 60 years that they can identify somebody through DNA.
A scientific link that'll help both Archibald and Lunsford fill the void they've lived with for most of their lives. A partial skeleton in a casket, a seasoned soldier and family man returning from a long deployment.
He touched that casket and he started the prayer. And then it began to feel real. And Bill said, my son said, I felt Turnace here. He said, I felt him here.
Turnace will be buried at Forest Meadows Cemetery with a full military send-off next to his mother and father. A closeness his family has gone without for too long. Chris Gilmore, TV 20 News.
A viewing is now underway at Milam Funeral Home. It runs until 7 o'clock tonight. The funeral for Turnace Brown will be held there tomorrow at 11 a.m.